Hey, it's Marsh Washington, NTC Media over here at the Smith Center as GW gets their first win of the season, 85-58. Obviously, it's also the first win in the career of Coach Caputo, who came here from the University of Miami. Asked him about his first win afterwards. Predictably, he downplayed it, talks about really about the guys in the locker room and as a unit under his regime, them getting the win, and it was low key, which I understand and which I expect. I will think that in a private moment that he will enjoy the journey that has taken him to being a head coach here at GW and getting his first win against Virginia State. Um, for the Colonials, they were led and scoring by James Bishop at his 21. Brendan Adams had 15. Adams had been nicked up all season, so to get him and see him out there playing was good. And really, for George Washington, it's the first time they really had this unit together because Adams had been nicked up, because Hunter Dean had been nicked up throughout the offseason. This was really the first time I think they were really out there together, and they performed well. They shot well, darn near 50% from the field, from the 3-point line, 30% that kind of like waned off as the game went on. They started out really, really hot from the 3-point line, kind of smoothed out. Asked about GW's defense on paper. It looked very, very good, but Coach Caputo talked about just with a coach's eye, there are some places they need to go, and they did miss some assignments. It did look like they got things late at times. Virginia State just wasn't the type of team who could take advantage of those mistakes. Couple of things that jumped off the page. I thought that Maximus Edwards would play a bigger role tonight, and maybe it's one of the things that now that they have a full unit, he's kind of finding his place with all these guys out here. He looked more explosive in the offseason when, again, there were some injuries, and he was probably getting more touches, more looks. But he was 5 for 8, 12 points. A lot of that came sort of the mop-up time. James Bishop looked a little bit like James Bishop when he first got here. Very liberal with the shot selection, 13 shot attempts, 8 for 12 for the free throw line. He missed 3 free throws at the end of the first half. Was a little shocked by that. But Adams was the one who impressed me the most. He did a great job. He was hot early. I didn't think he got the ball as much, especially in that second half, as he did early on when he was just roasting fire. And you can see how different of a team this is when Hunter Dean does give them a presence in the paint. And again, obviously Virginia State is a smallish type of team, so it's not like they're going against, a Dayton or even a George Mason who has Joshua Duro and players like that. So definitely it is a building process for them. But again, first game, you'd like to get it out the way. 85-58 allows him to play the entire bench, and everyone gets to play. Look, hey, credit to George Washington fans out here tonight. The students were all the way up to the back of the stands. It was a great attendance for opening night for GW. So again, Colonials win 85-58, and we'll wrap this up tomorrow night. I'll be at Georgetown, Coppin State, and I will see you then. It's Mark Swartz from NTC Media.